President Biden made it clear there is a third party with links to both wars, Iran. Iran funds Hamas in Gaza and supports Russia in Ukraine. During his Oval Office address, the president vowed to hold Iran accountable. But what does that mean? Wink News anchor Nicole Gabe is here with what the former director of the CIA thinks about that.
Yeah. Amanda, exactly. Porter Goss retired right here to Southwest Florida after serving both in Congress as well as serving as a director of the CIA during President George W. Bush's era. Now, he believes that Iran's goal is to expand what he calls a radical version of Islam across the Muslim world.
They're terrorists. And terrorists are people who strap bombs on their young people and convince them to be martyrs.
And Porter Goss believes the United States is the only nation strong enough to stand up to Iran, and he fears that's not happening right now.
Why is the Biden administration continually even to do business with people who are this brutal and this violent and clearly totally opposed to the United States of America and to some of our allies, including Israel?
Prior to the Hamas terror strike on Israel, the United States agreed to allow Iran to access $6 billion in frozen assets as part of a deal that set 5 Americans held prisoner to come home. Critics blame deals like that embolden Iran and Hamas to strike Israel.
We need to absolutely convey strength. That is the only thing the Ayatollah will respect. And even that, he'll have to be convinced that we mean it and it's real. And it's painful.
Thursday, the destroyer Carney fired the American military's first shot, shooting down drones and cruise missiles fired in the direction of Israel by Iranian-backed rebels in Yemen. Over the last 3 days, there has also been a series of drone attacks on American forces in Iraq and Syria, attacks the Pentagon believes are the work of more Iranian-backed militias. An American contractor died in one of the strikes.
You have to get the Ayatollah out of the picture because he's the guy pushing the propaganda and pushing the money and pushing the resources and pushing the weaponry and doing the recruiting and pushing out the nonsense that our teenagers should strap explosives on themselves and blow themselves up because that's a good thing to do.
And Goss also fears that Iran's reach also extends right here into the United States. Now, he said that that country has a sophisticated social media propaganda that tries to radicalize young people, and that's why Goss worries that there could be terror strikes right here at home. Meantime, the American mom that we have told you about for a week now, whose father lives in Bonita Springs, remains trapped in Gaza. There is still no word if or when Israel and Hamas and Egypt will agree to let foreign nationals to leave the war zone. Emily Rosenberger was, and also with her 5 children, were visiting her husband's family's farm over in Gaza when this all happened, when Hamas launched its terror strike in Israel. Back to you.
All right, Nicole, thanks.